From the TNC Weather Center, good evening, and here is your forecast heading into the holiday weekend. Mostly dry conditions exist over most of Mexico, the lower USA, Mexico, and heading towards the Yucatan Peninsula and Belize. As a result of this dry condition over Mexico and heading, mainly fair weather expected over the country of Belize and her coastal waters. Further east, as we look at this weather condition, this is what I've been telling you about since late last week. As if you notice, there is almost a closed circulation happening here. This is now expected to develop slowly over the next 3 to 4 days, and forecasters at the National Hurricane Center in Miami expect that this will become a tropical depression in the next 2 to 3 days. But even so, as this continue to develop further, all the forecast models are pointing to us that this will travel north and then towards the northeast, which will take it right over Jamaica and then over Cuba and heading off further north. So it poses no threat whatsoever to the rest of Central America and the country of Belize. Back here in the country, we can take a look at conditions. You see a fairly good weather map with fair enough conditions ranging from the north all the way to the south. And that is what we are going to expect for tomorrow and heading into the holiday weekend as well. Winds are currently northeasterly at between, let's say, 10 and 20 knots, and they're producing moderate sea conditions. Low temperatures tonight will range from 66 degrees Fahrenheit over most areas of the country. It will be partly cloudy, and the barometric pressure is about 1,012 hectopascals. So good weather expected overnight and heading into tomorrow. Low temperatures will range from about 73 degrees Fahrenheit in most areas of the Corozal district. In Belize City, you'll experience 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and of course, if you're down in culture capital Dangriga, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and this same 73 degrees Fahrenheit will be for most of the coastal areas of the country. 66 degrees Fahrenheit in Belmopan. Take a look at Spanish Lookout nearby, will be about 66 degrees Fahrenheit, so it will be a little bit chilly overnight, so you'll need to have a jacket or a blanket if you're up in the areas of the inland parts of the country. Tomorrow, as we take a look at the forecast going ahead, mainly fair. Then on Saturday, Garifuna Settlement Day, good celebration as well. Only light showers isolated over most parts of the country expected. Things will be the same on Sunday as well. Temperatures will be in the mid to the upper 80s over most parts of the country heading into the weekend and the start of the next week. So that is what we're looking at weather-wise going into the holiday weekend. And we want to remind you to stay tuned to TNT 10 as we got you covered from news to weather to sports. We'll come back for a wrap of the news after this. To summarize the news, here are the main points again. Minister of Defense John Saldivar visits with BDF soldiers in the Cayo district. Police investigate aggravated burglary incident in rural Belize district. And the U.S. Embassy will host an ocean photography exhibit in Dangriga town on Friday. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.